Hey guys, Leon here again in my second part of my vlog where I'll be talking about my story through self-harm and depression in more detail. Basically how it all started, I was in first year and being a relatively small person and I was quite, weird, random and stuff like that. I'd say like the randomest things ever. I'm not giving an example because I might freak you all out. But yeah, and people thought, he's a freak, weirdo, faggot, stuff like that. Sorry for my language, but say it the way it is. And yeah, and this wouldn't really bother me because, I make the most of everything. I wouldn't like really care because I am who I am. But it got to the stage where in third year I got beaten up because of it. I won't say because of it, I'm being weird because I was being who I was and wouldn't really respond to them. Like I ignored the people, and apparently one of them just got really pissed off at me because they're not affecting me in any way. So you know what? Here, screw it. I'm gonna kick the shit out of you. And that's what they basically did. I'm a pacifist, so I don't believe in conflict and everything. Like I'll mess around with friends, showing a little bit of abuse, but as a mess, they know I'm only messing with them. But that's only like a play fight kind of thing. But I wouldn't really go in a full on fight unless my life is at stake, as it if you get me. And yeah, they beat me up, so I didn't fight back. I tried to get away as possible, quick as possible. I mean, sorry, and I did, and I got off lightly. I would say I had a burst lip, slightly burst lip, and a swollen nose. The second time I got beat up by someone different, and this is where things went blup downhill basically, and my nose was broken. My two lips were swollen and burst open for 3 days. Even when I put ice on it for hours, it was still swollen and very painful. I couldn't really eat anything, I don't think, unless it got into the cup, and I had to drink through a straw. So I was basically on a diet, fluid only diet for the next couple of days until my lip was swollen has gone down a bit and the cut is healed up. I still have a little scar under my lip, but you wouldn't really see it in my camera because my camera is fairly crap, as you would say. I'm using my webcam, by the way, because I'm too poor for a normal camera. I'm too cheap, actually, not poor, just cheap to get a proper one. And yeah, it does me good, so it's grand. But yeah, that's where I went downhill, and I got slagged even more because I wouldn't fight back, and they're calling me a chicken shit, a pussy, little faggot, weirdo, shit face, you name it, I've been called it, basically. And yeah, and then I had a lot of relationship problems, I couldn't really sustain a relationship, as you would call it. And that had a lot of effect on me as well. And I just felt I had no, let's say, outlet, because me being a pacifist, I wouldn't use, take up a sport where I could let my anger out. So I wouldn't take up boxing or martial arts or do rugby or anything because that's contact sport, and I hate basically stuff like that. I hate being touched really unless it's someone I know and I don't really mind them. And yeah, and that had a strong effect on me. Made me feel terrible. I had no outlet, so this was the only way. Basically, I think the reason why I did it is because what I did to myself is something, the pain I caused to myself is the pain I wanted to cause to them, and I couldn't because I wasn't physically strong enough to do it. And obviously, none of my friends would do it because I wouldn't say they're weak, but they're not that fighting type, as you would say. They're not the fighting people. They're more like me, fun going, that. Wouldn't get into fights or anything. And no, I don't like ganging up on people. That's just terrible. I wouldn't fight anyone for any reason whatsoever. You can slag me all you want. I will not fight back. I'll probably mount at you back. That's about it. But yeah, and I started cutting around a couple of months before Christmas. of last year, no, 2011 now, and I basically more or less fucked up my left arm. It is covered in cuts. Yeah, I think you can see it probably. Can you? Probably not. Right, yep. Can you see it? Well, the video has some pictures anyway, and if you see me in person, you can ask anyway. I won't mind. It's not rude or anything. I'll be happy to show if you ask nicely. If you just go, oh, show me your skirts, then I'll just throw you a slap probably. I get pissed off when people say like that. I'm a mannerful person. I want people to show manners, you know. And yeah, well, I wouldn't really throw you a slap. That's kind of mean. But I'll give it out to you, like. And yeah, show you, I'll call you disrespectful and stuff, but yeah, I would show you if you ask me nicely. And yeah, I more or less fucked up my arm. I can't wear t-shirts in public, or even, you know, like put up my arms when it's warm, like my sleeves when it's warm. Put up my arms. That's so stupid. I have to think these things through. Yeah, but one of my friends found out, and she got very upset, and she begged me to stop, but I couldn't because people don't really know. This is like an addiction. This is like taking drugs, and I just felt like this is my only way to get through this. And yeah, but like my friends found out, and I eventually told a couple of more of my friends because I was scared to do this on my own. I wanted to stop, but I needed help. I knew damn well I needed help after what I did to my right arm, where I was doing basically little scratches. I was kind of bored. I was doing like little scratches, you know, with a blade. Then my arm slipped, like my left arm slipped, and I cut. And I thought it was going to be a little cut because I didn't realise it. I knew it was a scratch. It felt like a scratch, but it actually turned out deeper than I thought it would be, and it got fairly deep. And it started bleeding a lot, and I got worried. And I knew right then, right now, I have to stop this. So I went to my friends. It's like, do you know any way I can stop this without going to an adult? Because I was too scared to tell any of my parents or anything. And said, I don't know. Why don't you try to look up the internet? And I did, and I found what is now called the Butterfly Project. Yeah, and that helped me through. And as you can see in my first video that I did, not my first vlog, the very first video on this channel, explaining about my story, it gives you the 7 rules. And I can't really explain the rules now because I don't really know them off by heart because I kind of forgot about them because I didn't need it anymore. So I've done this for a good few months now, which I'm very, very proud of. And my life is going so great now, and you know, everything's so great. And if you ever need advice, you know, just come to me. I got a few tricks up my sleeve. I can get you feeling good. I hope not in that way. Don't dirty-minded people. No, I'll see if I can make you happy a bit. Mentally, not down there, kind of happy, sick fucks. I know, but yeah, so I'd like to thank you for your time, and please give us a like, favorite maybe, and a little comment saying where do you like to see more. So thank you, and goodbye.